Something that you might notice about my videos is that I keep the mistakes in. If I'm floundering about my words, or if I sneeze, or I don't know, just say something that's cringe, whatever, I'm keeping it in. And there's a very specific reason for that. I feel like I made up this quote. I don't remember seeing it from anybody else, but there's a quote that I love to say that imperfection creates connection. It is exactly our imperfections that create those opportunities for us to connect with each other. It's not when everything's done perfectly and all polished and scripted and edited and curated and, looking like a movie production. I feel like, at least for me personally, I am so much more drawn to the people who are showing themselves in that very real sense where it's whether it's no makeup or whether it's like, I love Mel Robbins and how she will just kind of like start filming when she gets up in the morning and her hair's still all tousled from getting up. And for me, it's about keeping those things that people want to edit out at the forefront. It's all in the imperfections. And it's not just imperfections in terms of like maybe you're stumbling over your words, or maybe you're taking longer than you would like to be able to articulate a thought, or maybe in your mind you're not that great at articulating your thoughts. And that's totally fine too. See, even right now, I have this pause and I'm not even sure what to do with this pause. Like, I feel like I should be editing out this pause, but I'm going to keep it in there because I think that when you see things like this, people can see it and say, okay, well, that's very relatable. If she's not trying to fill in the space with a bunch of profound thoughts, and she can take a moment to be like, you know what, I don't even know what to say right now. I'm just going to sit here and pause until a thought drops in. And if nobody wants to watch it, they don't have to watch it. They don't have to sit here and, and stumble their way through the way that I am. But when I see things like that, it just gives me more confidence that I can show up in a very uncurated, unedited way, and I can still have an impact. That's the thing, is I feel like we're in this mentality where we have to have our thoughts all put together in and packaged in a perfect way, and we have to have all the bulleted points stacked exactly perfectly, and we have to be able to flow our words perfectly. And for sure, we get better at things the more that we do it. So one of the things that's helped me is when you're excuse me, see what I mean? When you're first starting these things, it's going to be a bumpy ride. Nobody starts out at something at a professional level. Anything that you start, especially if it's something, new that you haven't done a lot of before, is going to feel wonky, and you're going to be kind of shitty at it at the beginning. And that's where everybody starts. Everybody has to start somewhere. So you can't expect yourself, if you're wanting to do some sort of like a public speech, or be on videos like this, you can't expect yourself to be like a Tony Robbins or something right from the get-go. That was years and years and years and decades of experience that he's had under his belt. So you have to start somewhere. And for me, these videos are a very new thing for me. I'm not used to recording videos like this, and I'm sure that you can tell. And that's okay. I'm just going to let myself be human. And I'm going to trust that the more that I keep showing up for this, the more reps that I put in doing these videos, the better I'm going to get at it. But please leave the mistakes in. Don't edit yourself out, don't edit out the pieces that you feel are not share worthy, or that maybe somebody will see you in a completely different light if you say that thing, and you start overthinking, should I leave this in, should I take that out? And maybe you post it and then you're second guessing whether you should have posted it, because it's like, what if this ex sees this and they're going to have some thought about it? That's definitely been some of the things that have run through my mind, is like, what if I'll have certain names in my mind of like, what if this person sees it? What if that person sees it? What are they going to think? And all that. And I think it's totally normal to have those thoughts about, what are people going to think and how is it going to be received? And I've definitely had those moments where I've posted something and then I've been like, I start thinking of all the things and then I take it down. But I'm in the season where I'm just leaning more into expressing everything that's on my heart to share, that because I've kept myself silenced for so fucking long and I'm just over it. I hope you're over it too. I love you so much.